on TMZ.
So before Adrien Brody won an Oscar, he got a big fat smooch from Halle Berry, but this may have been a hostile kiss.
The other way you could read it is, look, they're actors, they're at work, basically, right? Going to the Oscars is work. Is it okay to just kiss a coworker like that?
You asking for a franchise? The media has gotten the Diddy criminal case all wrong in especially two important respects. You and Mark Garagos talked to Tenny Garagos, who represents Diddy.
There's no minors, there's no celebrity sex tapes.
There's a huge benefit the defense has in this case. All we hear is the evidence against him. And when you hear that for a year, if he mounts a defense, it becomes bigger than it would if you would have gotten two sides all the way along.
Jeff Bezos at the Vanity Fair party, surrounded by the hottest girls. Sydney Sweeney, Sofia Vergara, Lauren, Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba's the most beautiful woman there.
You think Jessica Alba over Sydney Sweeney?
I think Sofia Vergara looks the best.
Sofia Vergara is like hot girl emeritus.
She's not married.
Do you know what emeritus means?
Oh, I thought you said married.
But no.
Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum have both moved on, but they both found partners who are like 10 years younger than each other.
Because they probably don't want anything serious.
I think if you can get younger, you get younger.
When you become like 70 years old, you naturally become attracted to people your age?
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Adrien Brody.
Yo, Adrien, yeah! Dude wins the Oscar for The Brutalist. Pretty cool, but maybe not the highlight of his evening. Now that is a very, very good kiss. Nice one, Halle.
This was, she said, payback for 2003, the last time he won an Oscar for The Pianist, and he walked up on stage and gave her a very aggressive kiss that she was not expecting, which is, over the years, has not aged well.
Well, it wasn't exactly lauded at the time either. Apparently, Halle forgives but doesn't forget, because she finds Adrien before the show, says to his girlfriend,
This could be the opposite of hostile. Could be she's into him.
She has a boyfriend.
You gotta wonder, did Halle before the show say to Van, listen, just so you know,
I'm gonna go make out with Adrien Brody? Sure, and he's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go kiss Penelope Cruz. You know how these Hollywood types are.
You can't just run up and kiss people.
No, at the Oscars, anything goes, dude.
People let loose, and she's just having fun.
The one 22 years ago was not okay. Like, she didn't see that coming. This was, like, kind of fun and cute. Well, it makes that one okay, though.
the other way you could read it is, look, they're actors, they're at work, basically, right? Is it okay to just kiss a coworker like that?
Stop.
Who do you have in mind?
Congratulations on the win, Adrien. Oh, and for the Oscar, too.
You look good, Queen. Hold on, let me show the fit then.
Lizzo has posted a video showcasing her transformation of her weight loss. People are very shocked at this because she used to be a lot bigger than she is now, and there's still some Ozempic allegations.
This is the one time I say this is definitely not Ozempic.
Yeah, but even if it was, so what?
I don't care how she did it. She is incredible. Good for her. She got herself to where she wanted to be, and that's what matters.
I'm in that giddy bitch. I'm in that giddy hoe. Yeah.
But like, she has been posting all of her workouts and meeting all of the goals that she set for herself. Like, she must be so proud to be where she is
There's
now.
nothing harder than losing weight. But doesn't it make you sad? Like, now Whoopi Goldberg came out. She was really thin. Yeah. Oprah was really thin. Who are the bigger people now?
What do you want, names?
Honestly, start naming names, man.
Let me give you the fit details, because you already know.
What'd you guys win for?
Short documentary.
All right! It's the only Oscar winners we could find, leaving the ceremony after a dazzling night that people are calling...
The most boring Oscar ceremony ever.
Seriously, where's a good slap when you need one? But at least there was Conan.
Conan was funny.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
He also went after Trump and Bezos, but it just wasn't enough to save him.
How many people in here turned to White Lotus at 6?
That's all I'm
He doesn't understand DVI. But the Oscars weren't all that bad. Ariana and Cynthia sounded great. Adrian threw his gum. And Ed Norton was super excited to shake the guy who won Best Foreign Film's hand. Maybe next year.
Timothée Chalamet lost.
I get Timothée Chalamet's really popular and whatnot, but I didn't know a lot about him. And I watched the 60 Minutes interview they did.
The only thing older than the Oscars, 60 Minutes.
So, congrats to all the winners. And Diane Warren, just go buy one at a souvenir shop. Nobody will know the difference. Now show the doubters how funny you really are, Conan.
In Europe, they're known as kilometers and kilometry. Please welcome Miles Teller and Miley Cyrus.
Okay, not the best example, but you get the point. What the hell is Honora? Goodbye, everyone!
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner spent the weekend together paintballing with their kids.
He looks really happy. He never looks that happy.
You never see him smiling, especially with a significant other, I feel like, so.
Never look happier than when he gets to go shoot his wife with a paintball.
Ex-wife.
She's still dating another guy, possibly engaged.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. You shouldn't be doing that.
They're co-parenting.
No. She is dating someone.
It's the father of
Harvey. I would not go out with my ex-wife paintballing, and she has a significant other.
Wait, do you have separate birthday parties?
We used to have separate. We have a joint, but that's just kind of weird. Like, he's going on a paintballing outing when the boyfriend's not there.
God, you are just a Neanderthal.
I think it was Sam's birthday. 4 days ago was his birthday, so it was probably his birthday party.
Birthday. So there you go.
Still's weird.
Still, not gonna back off that position.
Still.
Weird.
And now a twist no one saw coming in the case against Diddy.
We will fight back.
He's got a defense, and that's his lawyer, Tenny Garagos, giving us a sneak peek on the Two Angry Men podcast.
I love the name.
Doesn't it fit?
You have the right to remain silent, especially since one of those angry men is your dad, Mark Garagos. But back to Diddy.
There's a huge benefit the defense has in this case, because all we hear is the evidence against him. You think there's no defense. And if he mounts a defense, it becomes bigger than it would if you would have gotten two sides all the way along.
And mount it he will. Well, she will.
I think that the public and the media have gotten nearly every fact wrong about what the prosecution's case is here. You know, there's no minors, there's no celebrity sex tapes.
Unlike what's been alleged in civil suits filed or threatened by attorney Tony Busby.
He came out with a press conference with a 1-800 number behind him, threatening lawsuits against our client without having filed any.
And Tenny thinks Tony wanted to intimidate celebs into really pricey settlements to avoid really public lawsuits.
Of course, Jay-Z didn't fold, and look what happened.
Jay-Z let him file the lawsuit, then got it dismissed and is suing him for extortion.
As for the criminal case,
the defense hasn't said anything about its defense. But when it comes up, it's going to surprise the jury.
You only see one side of the story, right? You can indict a ham sandwich.
But you gotta melt the cheese if you want to make it stick. And according to Diddy's lawyer, there's nothing ooey gooey here.
There's no celebrity sex tapes. The rumors out there are vicious and they're false.
What is she supposed to say? She's his lawyer.
And a damn good one, apparently.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Did you guys hook up within 2 days before the experiment?
No, a week before.
Okay.
Dave from Love is Blind is addressing all the hate he's getting on social media from his disaster episode. He picks this girl as like super sweet and lovely, and he is so hung up on the fact that she slept with a guy 1 week before coming on Love is Blind.
He was in love with me enough to want to marry me. You want to marry me, but like you're not going to let me explain to your sister and your friends a hookup that I had.
He posted on social media saying, "I'm far from perfect and I'm not here for sympathy. The way I've handled things wasn't fair to anyone, especially Lauren."
Who cares?
Because she went into the situation unserious.
She went into it serious. Just because you're having sex with someone.
You guys really think that's okay?
Yes.
Keith, before you got with your now kind of girlfriend, you had not slept with anybody before her.
That's not the same thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Why is it not the same thing?
Harvey, because it wasn't a week after. Like,
How long?
that was
How long?
couple months, maybe, like.
You don't want to talk about his dry spell, dude. Maybe a few days, I don't know.
A couple months means at least a year.
Coming up.
Celebrities really brought it with the fashion at the Oscars.
Zoe Kravitz had the butt cleavage. She had to cut out part of her dress just for the upper part of the butt.
Whoa, that is butt cleavage.
It's classy butt cleavage too. Hard to do.
Plus,
Jeff Bezos at the Vanity Fair party, surrounded by the hottest girls. Sydney Sweeney, Sofia Vergara, Lauren, Jessica Alba. Look how his hands are. He doesn't know how to pose. He's so nervous because they're so hot.
It doesn't even look real.
I know.
It almost looks like they photoshopped him in.
coming up.
Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum have both found partners 10 years younger than each other. They both just got a younger model.
Be right back.
And now it's time for table dresses, PP suits, and butt cleavage, aka fashion at the Oscars.
Celebrities really brought it with the fashion at the Oscars. Selena Gomez looked absolutely stunning. Miley Cyrus looked so gorgeous, very feminine and dolled up. Ariana Grande wore this rather interesting dress. It kind of looks like a jellyfish dress or something. So it was really funny because you see how like the corset part like comes out.
And you may be asking why it does that. So it can act as a table for her cell phone. It's pretty and functional.
Timothée Chalamet showed up to the Oscars wearing like a cute banana lolly colored outfit.
That's not the color we were thinking.
It's PP yellow.
It's a good thing we all love Timothée Chalamet or he would have gotten annihilated for that outfit.
I thought he looked good.
But not as good as Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz had the butt cleavage.
Yes, butt cleavage.
She had to cut out part of her dress just for the upper part of the butt. Butt cleavage is the new breast cleavage.
You rather have butt cleavage than boob cleavage?
Yes.
And speaking of boobs,
Julia Fox, Kanye's ex, showed like all of her boobs.
Maybe worst outfit I've ever seen. Looks like she like fished some hair out of a drain and put it all on her outfit.
And when they asked Julia who she was wearing, she said Roto-Rooter. See you next year, everybody!
Elton John and Chappell Roan performed together at Elton John's AIDS Foundation Oscar party. Bunch of people there, a bunch of people from the Oscars, bunch of stars. But do you think Elton John is trying to make Chappell Roan the next Elton John?
I can see the parallels. Like they're both really performative. They wear like crazy outfits.
This had to be a huge moment for her though. Because who else can she get a call from? You want Elton John.
Or Cher.
You want Elton over Cher. He's part of her like community.
You want what?
They're both gay.
But as Harvey can tell you, those are different communities.
Nope, it's all one, LGBTQ.
So you say.
How did you not even get the first letter?
They did an arm wrestling contest and the lesbians won.
Courtney said Fortune Femster was like, come on.
Billionaires always have our best interests at heart and only care about improving the lives of working people. But sometimes even billionaires make mistakes. Right, Jeff Bezos, who's messing up a perfect photo of 4 hot women's?
Jeff Bezos at the Vanity Fair party, he's surrounded by the hottest girls. Sydney Sweeney, Sofia Vergara, Lauren, Jessica Alba.
Imagine what that photo would have been like without him in the photo. You have Sofia Vergara, Jessica Alba, Sydney Sweeney.
It's been taped up on your bedroom wall.
Might still be, actually. But Jeff looks a smidge uncomfortable around all that hotness.
Look how his hands are. He doesn't know how to pose around any of these women because he's so nervous because they're so hot.
He is so stiff. It almost looks like he was like pasted in this photo. Like they photoshopped him in.
Pretty sure he was really there, though it is quite easy to Photoshop people into places, as this image of Bezos visiting the Mesozoic era illustrates. In any case, we can't blame Jeff for being nervous. Look at that lineup! Sydney, Lauren, Jessica, and of course...
Sofia Vergara is like hot girl emeritus at this point.
She's not married.
Do you know what emeritus means?
Oh, I thought you said married.
But no.
To be fair, that's really only a word pompous losers use to sound smart. Hope you enjoyed the party, Jeff Bezos!
Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum have both moved on the same weekend. Channing Tatum was seen out with his new model girlfriend, and hours later, Zoe Kravitz was seen out with Noah Centineo, a famous star.
That's good for her.
He's like 10 years younger than she is.
Zoe and Channing both found partners who are like 10 years younger than each other.
Because they probably don't want anything serious. This is just like a good time right now.
That's a good point.
This is just a rebound.
It makes sense. They both just got a younger model.
I always wondered that, like when you become like 70 years old, are you attracted to people your age?
Yes, but you're more attracted to people your age minus 750.
So you naturally become attracted to people your age?
Yes.
You can.
No, you don't.
Coming up.
Vice President J.D. Vance had a nice weekend in the mountains of Vermont. He was skiing with his family. A lot of video and photos came out. Didn't seem like the people there wanted him there.
JD, how does it feel being Putin's puppet?
Where can you see huge stars in Hollywood? No, not the planetarium, that's for nerds. We mean the TMZ Celebrity Tour, where we've seen huge stars like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, Ben Affleck, The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, Lizzo, Lady Gaga, Ryan Seacrest, and Jamie Foxx. You'll learn the secrets of the city and see Hollywood as only TMZ can show you. Buses depart daily from the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, so head to TMZTour.com and book your tickets for the TMZ Celebrity Tour.
Vice President J.D. Vance had a nice weekend in the mountains of Vermont. He was skiing with his family at Sugarbush in Vermont. A lot of video and photos came out over the weekend. He was getting trolled.
JD, how does it feel being Putin's puppet?
There's people holding signs. Didn't seem like the people there wanted him there. Pretty good skier from the video I saw. The video we got, like, he doesn't seem bad to me. I mean, he's going down the mountain.
I mean, he's a little bit wedged up.
He's doing fine.
He's fine. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a great skier. There's a crash that happens right near him, but it had unrelated to anything he did.
Was he with his family?
Yeah, it looks like he was with his kids. How does that work as like a VP? Do you have to like put in time off? Like what, or does he work?
What are you talking about?
It was the weekend.
Yeah, so do they not work on the weekend?
It's a good point. Does he have to fill out the form, the 5 things I accomplished this week form every week, like every other federal employee?
No, they're exempt.
I skied 2 black diamonds.
I visited a sugar bush.
Coming up.
We got Megan Good and Jonathan Majors outside of an Oscar event. We say, hey guys, how you doing tonight? How's the wedding planning going?
We're doing great.
That means they're arguing about the wedding.
No. The guy always says it's going great because he's not doing it.
Yeah.
Want to be the first in your group chat to know the hottest Hollywood news like
A$AP Rocky, not guilty. He leapt into the audience.
Insane.
the TMZ Podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey guys, how are you tonight?
We got Megan Good and Jonathan Majors outside of an Oscar event.
Oh, interesting.
They're like at a pre-Oscar thing, like a party. And so we say, hey guys, how you doing tonight? How's the wedding planning going?
We're doing great.
She says, we're not gonna talk about that right now. As he's saying, it's going great.
That means they're arguing about the wedding.
No.
What? Is it not going great?
I mean, it's going fantastic. I didn't know you were gonna say that.
No, the guy always says it's going great because he's not doing anything. He has no idea what's going on.
Do brides get pissed off that they're doing more work than the groom?
Are you kidding? Have you ever talked to a bride? Every single one of them is pissed off about that.
For our wedding, we could choose between the regular folding chairs and cane back chairs. I insisted the folding chairs, didn't want to spend an extra $8 a chair. To this day, every wedding we've ever gone to, we walk in, she goes, cane back chairs, cane back chairs, cane back chairs. Every day, and she's not kidding about it. She's angry still to this day about it.
I'm in the car now.